Shot of the lot before we get started doing anything. All we've got here at this point is the tent with some stuff in it, the trailer, the bear cage. Nice trees back here, a little trench that we'll keep. There's the wellhead for the pump down to about 55 feet. Big pile of fill here that's getting dealt with in a few days. This will all be the main drive in. All that's coming down. There's about a 5 foot, 4.5, 5 foot elevation of fill here that's got to be dealt with. And then on the right here, 30 by 30 garage, 3.7 meters from the fence line. If you can see the corner here, that orange flag. You got about 13, 15 feet to this old spruce, planning to keep. You can see there's a flag on this tree. That is where the base of the houses will end up, at that elevation. So that minus 2 feet is where all of the fill will go for both houses. There's the location of the L, this side of that big pile of wood. It'll face the pile of wood, which of course is going to be removed. All of this fill that I just showed you is going to go into that low-lying area. Basically provide, right now somebody gouged it out, so we'll just be filling that out. They basically did some tree work there that we're compensating for. All these trees and everything will stay. Just this side of the tent is where the smaller home will be. Where the tent is will be the backyard for that smaller home. Here, this is the nearest corner of the L. This is where the driveway is going to end. Be a bit of a path beyond here. So right where that pile of wood is where the L, the tall part of the L goes, and then the other part of the L extends to that other bush, which you can see right about there. All of this tall grass will be where our septic field is. So about 2.5 feet above this elevation is where the septic field will be. It'll be flatter, and it'll go all the way to the tree line, almost to the back of the fence there. All that space that you see, and then around these bushes, basically right next to the garage is where all the septic will be. We'll have to do a bunch of cleanup in the back there. There's a bunch of deciduous trees that are looking pretty skinny, and they can come out, buck them up, and give away the wood. In fact, there's a ton of wood in these piles that we're planning to give away for firewood. They're well seasoned and should burn incredibly well. We're at about the halfway point, not even, of the lot, so it goes way, way back through those trees. And if you can see the end of the tree line, that's where the end of Fanny Bay is. So Fanny Bay is straight through those trees.